going on?
Yo, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, guys? Happy Easter to you guys. And yeah, I just wanted to just talk about you saying that PC gaming is the best place to play games.
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay. So, what do you think of like people like, let's say, for example, that wanted to play Crimson Desert on the Arc B580 on the Intel cards, and there's no support for that? Like, let's say for that, for example.
That ain't PC fault. That's the developer's fault. Be mad at them.
Well, yeah, but like
They
if you
shouldn't
had a
have did it.
PS5, yeah, no, I agree with you 100%. But the thing is that if you had that card, right? And if you wanted to play the game, then the best place to play that game would have been on the Xbox or the PS5, right?
No, that's not true.
Why? Because the game is unplayable. You can't play it though.
Yeah, but you saying that they got to go get another console to play the game, right? They got to go get another device to play that game, right?
Well, I'm saying that, let's say for example, okay, you heard
No.
console...
Back up.
Yeah, sure.
If they are on PC, they don't have a
Yep.
PlayStation or an Xbox. How are they going to play Crimson Desert on that console?
Well, I'm saying that they would have had a better chance playing the game if they had a PS5 or Xbox Series X. That's what I'm saying.
Well, they also would have had a better chance of playing that game if they had an AMD graphics card or NVIDIA graphics card. See what I'm saying? So
AMD
you're saying that,
or
you can say
NVIDIA,
that too.
that is correct.
Okay,
That
then.
is
So the
correct.
same
The
thing.
is that, well, it's not exactly the same thing because the thing
Why
is
ain't
that
it?
if you're looking at,
Hold on.
like,
Back up.
let's say,
All right, hold on. Back up. Let's say what you said, right? You said they would have had a better chance if they were on Xbox or PlayStation, correct?
correct.
That's what you said, right? And I said
what
they
I
would have
said.
had a better chance if they was on NVIDIA or AMD. It's the same thing you're saying.
Okay. So
Okay.
you can go that route. But the thing is that the Arc B580 is still a pretty good graphics card. Do you agree or not? Like, it can play a lot of games out there, right?
Okay,
Like,
and?
so this is what I'm saying is that there is issues with the drivers and stuff like that as well. Like, I mean, I myself...
What? No. Don't sit there and tell that lie. What drivers? What drivers, sir?
So, I'm not, I'm not telling any lies, man. Like, I have a PC
What
myself,
drivers?
right?
I got a PC right now. I can play Crimson Desert right now.
NVIDIA
What drivers?
AMD drivers. Okay, so NVIDIA had an issue with the overlay, right? So I don't know if you know this, but like if you turn on the NVIDIA overlay at one point, right, during I think like sometime last year, they had some issues with let's say for example, the frame rates and stuff like that were dropping significantly if you had that enabled. So there's
Okay,
like
just turn it
many
off.
issues with drivers. Yeah, no, you can turn it off. That's true. But I'm just saying that a lot of people didn't know this stuff, right? So this is why, in my opinion, okay, I am a PC gamer as well. Okay, I have a 9000X 3D, 64 gigabytes of memory, right, and 7900X TX. Okay, I am a PC gamer. But the
Your
thing is
brother.
that I can recognize. I'm sorry.
Dog, if I got an overlay and it's messing up my frame rate, what's the overlay for? To check out my frame rates and all that shit?
It's just like to have in the background. So yeah, sure, you can turn
So
it
what
off.
is it?
That's
What is it
true,
there
but the
for?
thing
What
is
am I
that-
using it for?
Well, it's on by default. That's what I'm saying, right? The NVIDIA.
Okay, so
Mhm.
okay, so turn it off.
Yeah, no, that is true. You can turn it off, but people didn't know what was causing it. It was just that suddenly people were reporting, oh yeah, hey, on AMD graphics cards, which is now it is less than I think 3% of the market at this point, right? Nvidia has a large percentage of the
Yes,
market.
sir.
So if you're
Yes.
playing games, okay, if you're playing games on your Nvidia graphics card, like me, I was playing Elden Ring on my RTX 3080, okay, and the issue was that I could not figure out what was happening with my NVIDIA graphics card unless I went online and then after like a day or two, people were saying, oh yeah, hey, this is the issue. This is what causing it, right? So if I was playing this on a PS5, for example, right, I wouldn't have had this issue because the
So
thing
why
is,
are you on
oh, yeah,
PC?
hey, the game would still run like perfectly fine.
Why are
right?
you on PC?
Why am I on PC? I'm on PC because I like playing a lot of different games. I like, I like streaming and that kind of stuff as well. So like,
got
I
all
like
these
doing a lot of
problems. Why would you remain on PC?
Well, the reason I'm on PC is because I can deal with these issues. I've been playing games on PC since 2006, right?
Okay,
So
then.
I
Okay, so
have been
why? So
like
it's not
a
really
PC
a
gamer for
problem
a
for
pretty
you.
long time.
It's not really a
Well,
problem for you.
No, it is a problem. And the one thing I
So
want to
get
bring
off
up,
of PC.
right?
Get
Now,
off
yeah,
of PC then.
Dude, I'm not okay. Look, I'm not.
Nobody's forcing you to be on PC. You got all these problems. Why are you still there? That's what I'm saying.
No,
Like, I don't get it.
I'm not looking to sway anyone over to console
Okay,
or to
that's
PC.
good.
I'm just
Good.
trying to say, okay, I'm just trying to say that there is some issues with PC gaming. Okay, especially.
Hold on. First of all, nobody
actually a
never said
video.
PC was. Nobody said PC was perfect.
Yeah, no, for sure. And the thing is that one of the first videos I watched from you 9 years ago was
Jesus
you
Christ.
saying that PC gaming sucked, right? And the issue with sleeping dogs, okay, I will bring this up because I did the exact same thing and I experienced the same thing, okay? I was playing the game at 4K, okay, on my ARC B580, right? And the game did not crash. While I was playing the game on my GTX 1070 and my RTX 3060, and on my RTX 4060, the game would crash. So this is actually an issue that you went ahead and you said before, right? And there's
how long ago was that, sir?
right?
Sir, how long ago was that?
Yeah, but this is still a prevalent issue. Like I tried doing this like a couple weeks ago, right? So
Well,
I tried it on
I
a
played Sleeping
4060.
Dogs, it was fine. So
Last time you played it, and when was that?
it was a couple years ago.
A couple years ago, yeah, because you made the video, right? Like,
yeah, that was like 10 years ago.
Yeah. No, I understand the issue was 10 years ago, but like there's issues with crashing drivers. Like let's say for example, okay, I have a 360 hertz monitor. Okay, if I'm playing my games at 360 hertz, okay, Spyro, for example, Spyro Reignited Trilogy, okay, the game has some physics issues. Okay, so if you're playing above 60 FPS on some games, even newer games as well, like Mass Effect, for example, right? If you have an AMD CPU, there's a CPU encoding issue that basically causes your characters to basically like become like black blotches on the screen, right? So this is actually still an ongoing issue with the 9800X3D, 9850X3D. It doesn't matter what you're using, right? So this is what I'm saying, right? Is that if you were to play the game on the Xbox 360, you can get the original vision of the developers and there would be no like let's say blotches or anything like that because you're using an AMD CPU. Now I know you can still use an Intel CPU, you can get by that, but just having to use like a separate CPU just to go ahead and play.
So if I download Mass Effect right
crazy,
now
right?
and I play it, I'm going to have a blotch on my screen because I got an AMD.
Do you have a 9800X3D?
I got a 9950X3D.
Okay, 9950X3D, yes. So in certain areas of the game, you can go ahead and you can see like individual parts of the game that will
what area
have
I got to get to?
Blotches.
What area I got to get to?
I think it's called Novaria. I haven't played Mass Effect in a little while. I played on my 360. I'm sorry, I played on my Series X because I usually play games on PC, on Series X, and on Nintendo Switch. Okay, so I played it on my Series X and it was completely fine. And if I was playing it on my PC, even on my PC right now, okay, with 64 gigs of RAM, not 9000X3D and 7900XTX, I would still have the same issue. So, and the thing is that these are not like actually issues that you are just going to be running into every now and then. These are hard coded into the game, right? So, and then there's also other things as well. Like let's say, for example, older games that
Hold on, I want to know if I download. I'm about to download Mass Effect right now. I'm gonna see this issue right as soon as I start the game.
Yeah, not as soon as you start the game.
So I got to play for hours before I see this.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I bet.
It might take it might take like around 2 hours or so.
Yeah,
but yeah, like I can prove it to you. Like, yo, I have it on my stream.
I don't care about your raggedy ass PC.
Well, do they
all I care about is mine.
Fix that?
No, I'm just saying.
I don't care. I ain't never. I played a lot of Mass Effect on my PC, and I don't know what this guy talking about.
Yeah, me too.
And I can stream I can stream anything. I could stream any of this shit to show that I don't know what you're talking about.
All of the chat is saying he lying.
No, I'm not lying, dude. Like,
I don't think he's lying.
This is an issue. You can look it up, bro. You can
That's
look it up.
Issue.
Like I swear, bro. Like you can
I don't
look
think
it up.
he's lying.
Where do you play most of your games at? Where do you play most of your games at?
So here's the thing, right? Like I play my games.
No. Answer the question, sir.
Bro, I'm answering the question. Yo, okay, like
answer. Where do you play PC or console? Huh?
I usually play on PC. Yeah, I usually play on PC. Okay.
That's all I wanted to know. Go ahead. You can go.
Yeah. All right, man. I just wanted to ask you one more question.
I'm not saying you could go like you could leave. I'm just saying you could continue.
Okay. All right, man. Okay, here, my bad. Okay, so here, what I was saying, okay, was that there are specific issues, okay, even in
Mm-hmm.
newer games and stuff like that as
Mm-hmm.
well with HDR. Okay, HDR. I don't know if you play games with HDR a lot, okay, but if you're playing games with HDR on PC, for example, like let's say for example the game Ninja Gaiden 4, okay, that just came out recently. The HDR in that game is completely washed out, completely broken. Doesn't matter what kind of monitor, what kind of TV you're using, right? But if you're playing on a Series X, the HDR is going to be much better and higher quality. So this is what I found as well. So there are a lot of issues with PC gaming that you can say, oh yeah, hey, it's better to play some games on PC and it's some and it's better to play other games on consoles. This is how I look at it, right?
Mm-hmm. But your main
So
platform
yeah,
is
like
PC. Go ahead.
yeah, my main platform is PC because I have all my games on PC. That's the thing, right? Like
Sure.
I just play PC. I just play Xbox
Mm-hmm.
exclusives, or I just play like let's say for example Nintendo exclusives, like Metroid Prime 4, for example, like Mario Kart 8, Mario Kart World. So yeah, like I am mostly on PC, but the thing is that I just
Yes,
hear a
you
lot of
are.
PC gamers
Of
and stuff
course
like
you
that.
are.
Yeah, yeah, no. I'm just saying that I play most of my games on PC, but I just like to
Yes.
just hear people say that, oh yeah, hey, there's still issues on PC. Okay, there's still issues with consoles and stuff like that as well. And I just think that there are issues with PC gaming even today, right? Like driver issues and stuff like that, both from Nvidia, AMD, Intel, right? Like from all three of them. There's like issues with Windows. There's issues with Linux. There's issues with a lot of things, right? Like a lot of people, they like to play their older games on Linux because the support is better than on Windows. I'll give you an example. Fear, for example, the DLC of Fear, I forget what it's called. I think it's called Perseus Mandate, I think. If you play one section of the game, the train section, these are issues hard coded into the game. There's no way to patch them or anything like that, right? So you can basically play the game at like let's say
Nah,
for
that's
example you're
cap.
playing at 1920 by 1080, okay? You have to lower down the resolution to 800 by 600 just to get past that area, and that's like a good hour. And the resolution on that
That
game on
doesn't have
Xbox
anything to do with the
Series
PC.
X, no, it does
How's that?
because it's a part of the
No,
PC
it's the
game.
developer. The developer didn't ever fix it. If that's a real issue, I don't know.
Mhm.
I don't play Fear. It's old. But all I'm saying
Yeah,
is you
these
got
are
options to
real
actually play
issues.
it.
Like even with Crisis, okay? Let's say for example with Crisis, okay? I try to play Crisis on I had a couple PCs, okay? So I had a 5800X, 64 gigs of RAM, and RTX 3080, okay? I tried to play the original Crisis, okay, from the disc. I tried to install it and it didn't work. So now I
So
got my new PC, my 9800X 3D, okay, and I had to spend a couple hours to try to see if I can get this stuff to work. So it's not just like, oh yeah, hey, you can go ahead and you can play like whatever game you want to, right? Sometimes it takes time, it takes effort. Well, rather you can just play the game on Xbox Series X with
why
backwards
don't you do that?
compatibility.
Why is PC your main platform, sir?
Uh-oh.
Well, PC is my main platform is because I
Why?
have most of my games on PC. I play most of my games on PC. So
Okay,
what?
you can read, but you keep talking about Serious X. They got Game Pass and all that. Like you keep trying to make it seem like you got all these fucking issues, but your main platform is PC. If I had all the issues you got, I wouldn't be on PC.
Why not?
The
Though?
debate is
Like,
supposed to be
well,
why consoles is the best place to play, but consoles is not the best place to play for you.
but I've given you a lot
That's
of
the debate. No.
examples,
The
right?
debate is consoles is the best place to play, right? That's what you were supposed to come in here and prove. But you play on PC.
Yeah, but just because I play on PC, I play on Series X.
But
and
you don't
PS4 as
believe
well.
that
There's
consoles,
games
you don't
Oh,
believe
come
that
on, man.
PlayStation, or you don't believe that consoles is the best place to play. You don't believe that.
That's facts.
Come on, man.
That's not true.
And
That's not true. So
Well,
in
it is
specific
true.
cases, if everything is working properly, okay, if everything is working properly, then yeah,
Which
PC
it
is
does.
the best place to play. But this is not
Oh
reality.
my
Okay,
God, dog.
there's issues with drivers.
Dog, hold on.
HDR,
Listen.
backwards compatibility.
Listen.
There's a lot of stuff.
You know,
Okay,
At the
yeah,
end of the
exactly.
day, first of all, nobody never said PC was perfect. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
no,
saying?
it's not perfect.
But
yeah,
but at the end of the day, it's the best place to play, and you agree because that's where you do most of your gaming.
Yep.
yeah, but just because I do most of my gaming does not
So-
mean that I don't run into issues, though, right?
I
Like,
didn't,
just
that's not the
because I have-
argument, motherfucker. Are you listening to yourself? That's not the argument. The argument is not PC is perfect. There's no issues. Nobody never said that. I never said that. I never said
I'm not saying
PC
it's
is perfect
either.
Okay, listen.
Let's say, for example, okay, if you have an RTX 5090, okay, 9950 X3D, whatever, you're still going to be running into that same issue in Mass Effect that you would on an
Dog, I got over 80 hours in Mass Effect. I never seen that. I never
that you would not on an Xbox 360. On the Xbox 360, you would not run into the issue.
Dog, listen. At the end of the day, the debate is what's the best place to game? I say it's PC, right? You supposed to debate why consoles is the best place to play, but you don't even play there. But you do most of your gaming on PC. You do most of your game. Your main platform is PC.
He can't even finish his points, so y'all keep cutting him off.
No,
because he ain't talking about shit. His main platform is PC. There's really nothing else to talk about. If he really felt like consoles was the best place, that's where he would be at.
I do play PC. Crazy, I play consoles as well. I play both.
I play consoles. What the fuck do that mean?
All right, okay, here. If PC was the best place to play, why do you still have consoles then?
I don't have no console right now. I gotta get. Okay. Listen. I have to get. I'm forced to get a console because I want to play Wolverine and I want to play GTA on launch because I don't want to get spoiled and all that type of shit. That's why.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
If those games were on PC day one, I would never touch a console. I wouldn't need a console.
Okay.
I don't need. I wouldn't need a console. What would I need a console for? I wouldn't need a console, dog. I never said PC was perfect. I never told nobody PC is perfect. It has less. Of course, it has a little bit more maintenance than consoles. It's way better. That's why. Yeah. It's just like if you was to get a Bugatti, it's more maintenance than your fucking Honda Accord. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean it's not the best. My whole thing is the best place to play games is on PC, period. Overall, the best place to play is on PC. I never said PC is perfect. You won't have no issues or nothing like that. You probably will from time to time. Especially if you're trying to go back and play older games at times, you might got to do a couple of steps. If the games were games that came out, that's not compatible with your latest Windows or some shit like that. But other than that,
yeah, I do. Yeah, and honestly, I do appreciate you, saying that. Yeah, PC does have issues and stuff like that, right? Like there are a lot of people, right, that say, oh yeah, hey, PC gaming is like the best. There's no issues or anything like that.
It is the best, but I'm not. Yeah, of course, you can have some issues, but I haven't. I mean, I haven't had an issue in a long time.
Can I ask him a question real quick? What is the point of contention you're trying to make? Like with him bringing in the argument of PC versus console, what point are you trying to make to debate?
Well, I am making the point that, like, let's say, for example, I brought up a couple of different games. I brought up Mass Effect 1. That's like the one that I know the best because I play that one the most usually. On PC, there are issues and stuff like that with the CPU encoding if you're using AMD CPU, which most people, especially now, are using AMD CPUs, right? I think we can agree with that, right? So
I beat it on the AMD CPU, so the whole trilogy.
Yeah. Did you beat the Legendary Edition though?
Yes, the newest one, the updated edition.
Okay,
yes.
So if you're talking about the Legendary Edition, there are problems with that game as well. Like the game is a little bit easier, right? So if you want the authentic experience, you should play the original. But like,
I don't want to play the original.
Beside the point.
Yes, that is beside the point. I don't want to play the original. My whole thing is that overall, PC is the best place to play, right? You were supposed to. You wanted to debate. You're coming here and debating if PC has problems or not. I never said it didn't. That's what I'm saying. You're making an argument that I never made.
If PC is the best place to play games, okay, if it is, okay, so why are some games and stuff like that at launch having issues on PC that are not having issues on consoles? Okay, that's like what I'm saying. And
no, that's not the PC fault. It's not the PC. If a game comes out and it has issues, that's not the PC fault. That's the developer fault. The developer ain't coming out like, hey, we don't know what to do, man. PC platform is so fucked up. This is why we're having these problems. No, it's their fault. If there's a problem, it's the developer fault.
Yes, but the problem is still on PC. That's what I'm saying. The problem is still on the PC. If you play on Xbox,
Okay,
you're not
but
gonna
every
have this
developer
issue.
is not releasing games that have. I mean, that needs fixing. You know what I mean? Look at Crimson Desert. You know what I mean? It had like six patches across all the platforms.
Yeah, sure.
So I mean, it's the developer fault.
It is a developer's fault, but the thing is that you would have a better experience if you're playing on console. That's what I'm saying.
What, Crimson Desert?
Yeah, if you have an ARC B580.
Crimson Desert just got when the patches went to the consoles too, not just PC.
Yes, but if you had an ARC B580, you still can't play the game, right? So
yeah, that's the developer fault. That's the developer fault.
Yes, it is. It is the fault of the developers, but
and we already established that. You said if they had a console, then they wouldn't have that problem. And I said my counter to that was if they had AMD or NVIDIA, they wouldn't have that problem. It's the same thing you said.
Yes, that is true. But the thing is that if you had a console, okay, or if you had an AMD or NVIDIA, because the thing is that a lot of these YouTubers are pushing these Intel ARC cards, and this is why I don't really recommend them to too many people unless if they're pretty familiar with PC gaming, and with PCs in general, right?
I wouldn't recommend them to nobody. I wouldn't recommend them to nobody because they ain't been around long enough. I'm only going to recommend what I know.
I have played them on I have played many games with an ARC B580, and most of them, they work pretty well. But the thing is that there's still issues with the ARC and the NVIDIA and the AMD drivers, especially NVIDIA right now. I don't know what is going on with NVIDIA, but there's a lot of issues with let's say, for example, if you're using over 480 hertz monitor, you can have a lot of issues with alt tabbing. There's an issue with the black screen. So on AMD, that issue doesn't exist because it's using DisplayPort 2.1. So yeah, there's a lot of issues. That's just what I'm saying, is that I just hear a lot of PC gamers talk about all the good things, but they don't talk about the issues. And that's and that's why I just wanted to just basically tell you,
I don't know why you're coming to me with that. I told any issues I had, I let it be known.
I second that notion.
And this the cool thing about PC is even if you don't get official support from the devs, and this is research I've done while you've been talking about these different issues on these old ass games. There is third party or mod support that people would do.
There are mods, yeah,
that fix all these different things.
That requires more maintenance, and if you're just playing the game on a console, it will just play perfectly fine. So that's
that sounds good if you was doing it, but you're not. So your whole argument to me is null and void because a console is not the best place to play for you.
That's why
it's not. You came in here wanting to let everybody know PC got issues. I don't think nobody never said that. You can have issues on PC. Yes, you can. PC is it's a little bit more maintenance than a console. Everybody knows this. This is not a mystery. This ain't Scooby-Doo. And at times you could have some issues.
This is why I asked you what your angle was.
Also, yeah, sure.
Because of the fact that you're primarily on PC and you're having those issues, but you're disregarding them because PC is that much better than console to you personally. That's why it throws me off your angle. I don't understand.
Well, I mean, I do play games on consoles as well. I play Xenoblade 2, for example, on Nintendo Switch 2, playing games like Zelda, right? So I do prefer those games over a lot of games on PC. I mean, as of recent, my favorite game is Call of Duty Black Ops 7. I know a lot of people really hate that game.
Hey, yo.
Great game.
Hey, yo.
No, honestly, in modern times, that's one of my favorite games. So
dog, what are we talking about?
I would probably
what are we talking
about? That's not the
what are we talking about?
That nigga can't even get his point out though. He trying to.
Ain't no point to make. He ain't making no point, dog. The debate was supposed to be why he believes why consoles is the best place to play.
But I gave you
no, you didn't give me shit. You're not even there. You just want to talk. You're not even on there.
Okay. Hold on. Just because I play games on PC doesn't make my point null and void. That doesn't make any sense.
It kind of does, bro.
You prefer it, bro. You prefer it.
Nobody is arguing that point that PC can have issues. We know that. Just like a console can have issues. PC can have issues. We know that. Nobody never said it couldn't. That's not the argument I ever made. Overall, the best I will when them issues do pop up, I'd rather deal with those than deal with a console.
But on a console, you don't have those issues. So that's the thing.
But
I got a lot of other issues on the console.
So he's saying that can outweigh.
Like what you mean? Saying. Like what? Blurry visuals, low frame rate, low resolution. You know what I mean? Spending more money for inferior games, no mods, paying to play online. I got a lot of other issues with consoles. I would deal with whatever issue I run into on PC. I would deal with that over dealing with a console.
100%.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. There are issues with consoles as well, but the thing is that it's just consistently easier to use, and there's just like all of these issues that you're saying with like lower frame rates and stuff like that. These are not like objective, these are more subjective. I think most people are okay with, you know, the lower frame rates.
I'm not okay with it. I don't care what most people are okay with. I don't care what other people are okay with.
I mean, I usually play my games over 100 FPS, and I can go back and I can play Zelda Ocarina of Time at 20 frames per second, right? Like,
okay, that's because you're in love with Link. That's fine. That's fine. Me personally, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool. I'm good on that. Yeah. But my whole thing is, at the end of the day, PC is the best place to play, and you haven't made the argument that it ain't. Your main platform is PC. So what are you even here for?
I'm just here just to tell.
Just to say, oh, PC got issues. Nobody is disputing that. Yes, you can have a problem on PC at times. Yes, you can. And if you do, and usually there's a fix right away. Go online, boom, you find a fix.
Can we talk about the price, for example? Can we just talk about the price?
I don't care about the price. Leave that for the
pro people. You don't care about the price?
No. Wait, hold on.
I don't care about price.
That price shit matters when he's talking about how the how the PC be having all those issues and stuff. If you don't have the right specs, that's some things that these developers be saying and stuff like that. So price definitely matters. How can you say price don't matter?
Price matters to the people that can't afford it.
So my issue with you saying that the price doesn't matter is that the RAM shortage is going on currently, as we all know.
All right, what you want us to do about that?
Well, yeah, there's nothing that we can do about it. That's true, but
that's affecting consoles too, right? Ain't that spot it's $1,000?
Yeah, but it's still cheaper to buy a PS5 Pro with those specifications than it is to buy a PC with the same price. Because
why the fuck would I want a $1,000 PC?
Right.
What's wrong with a $1,000 PC, man?
I wouldn't want a $1,000 PC. I don't. People kill me when they say that. You can't build and it's trash.
PS5 Pro.
I don't want no $1,000 PC.
Yeah, but I built a I built a PC for $1,000 that's more powerful than the PS5 Pro. So I don't see why not.
That's wonderful. I don't want a $1,000 PC.
Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, well.
Wait, you just said you built a PC that was more powerful than the PS5 Pro for $1,000?
That can happen. Yeah. Come on now. Let's not pretend like that can be done.
Yeah, I have. If you buy used and stuff like that.
So what is the all right? So if you did all that, what's the argument about price then?
Yeah.
Well, the argument about price still, for most people, okay, like
no. Back up. You just sat here and said you built a $1,000 PC that outperforms the $1,000 console, right? Right.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So what are we talking about?
Shit about to get crazy.
Well, here's the thing, okay? So this is possible if you buy used and stuff like that. A lot of
we know that, sir.
I mean, a lot of PC gamers are not willing to buy used, right?
That's false. That is false. Stop sitting here lying.
Yeah,
that's false.
How is it false? I don't understand how is it false.
Listen. Who do you follow PC gaming on like YouTube? That is false. They always, even Jay's 2 cents, everybody recommend if you can find good deals on secondhand, go secondhand. What are you talking about, sir?
Yeah, but a lot of PC gamers, they want to have the warranty, they want to have the assurance, right?
Okay, if that's what you want, you can go. Right? Options. You got options. That's the good thing about PC.
Mm-hmm.
Options, sir.
I bought my PS5 used.
And
like, what are we talking about?
And even now, you can still buy a PS5 for like $200 on Facebook Marketplace. So
show me a PS5 on Facebook Marketplace right now for $200.
Oh, you definitely can find some dumbass shit like that.
Yeah, well, I'm in Canada. So I'm in Canada, so it's different here. but I don't know about the US. But I'm talking about
it ain't
Canada,
different.
okay?
It's females selling
So
the
what
shit
do-
for dirt cheap. That's true.
No, it ain't.
Yes,
Find a
yes, it
PS5.
is.
Show me right now.
I don't know about that
Show
specifically.
me right
but
now.
I'm saying literally everything.
Show
Everything
me
that be
right now a
expensive-
PS5 for $200.
Everything that be expensive, it be females just selling their boyfriend shit
show
for
it then.
$50,
So show it then.
$100.
So show it then.
I don't have
No,
the shit
man,
with
it's
me.
on there for sure. Like if you're
Like,
looking
what are we talking about?
for like,
Y'all
let's
niggas
say,
talking
for
nuts.
example, even
cap.
an
That's what I'm
Xbox One
saying.
X.
That's
Okay?
cap. That's
That's
cap.
not
I'm telling you, it's
cap, bro.
cap.
That's
I
not
found one
cap.
for $275. I just found one for $275.
That's not cap. There's dumbass females who selling shit online that's expensive as fuck. They sell it for dirt cheap. My sister was finna fucking sell my TV. It's $2,500. She was finna sell it for fucking $500.
What kind of TV is it?
The one that you recommended, the S95B, whatever the
From
fuck.
what year?
I don't know what year. Whatever year you had recommended, I went and got it. S95B.
What size is it?
55.
Yeah, that joint worth $200.
But that's my point though. My point is, women don't know what the fuck this shit. They don't care, so they'll just sell it for anything on Facebook. So when he said that,
so you
that's
can get a
not
good
cap.
price.
That's not cap.
Yeah.
All right.
But it goes both
But
ways though too. So you
one
can't
thing is,
pay
okay.
price and then complain about brand new.
I mean, the motherfucker just said that he built a PC for $1,000 that outperforms a $1,000 console.
He did
So what
say
are we
that.
talking about?
He did
So
say
what are we talking about?
Yeah, and I would still prefer the PS5 Pro over that,
Oh,
to be
man.
honest, because it's more optimized.
You're just sitting here talking. Because that's not,
How
you're not
am I
living that. You're
talking?
not practicing what you're preaching right now. Your main platform is PC, dog. So you're just talking.
Yeah, but my PC is like what, like maybe $4,000 in Canadian. So like, yeah, like I mean, hey, I spent a significant amount of money on it, right? So
All
I'm
right,
going
then.
to
Why
use
did
it,
you do
right?
that when you could be on point? Why? Why did you do that? Why did you spend that much on your PC, sir?
Why did
Uh-oh.
I spend that much? Because I
Yes,
have
why?
over 500 games on Steam.
Okay, then.
Yeah,
You ain't have
so
to.
I play a lot of games, man. So like,
You could have took
I
that
can-
5,000 and bought a console, or you already got a console, and you could have bought a bunch of games
got a
with that
console.
money. You could have bought a bunch of games with that money.
I
You
don't
could
think
have went to
yeah,
lying.
the
GameStop.
thing
You
is
could have went to
that-
GameStop and got all types of games.
You wanted the best.
especially right now though too, if you're looking for a 2 terabyte drive, it's very, very expensive. So if you're looking to get 2 terabytes, you should probably go ahead and go with the PS5 Pro for like around the same price. Like let's say the $1,500 range.
And you trolling now.
range.
You
Yeah,
trolling.
I was say it go both ways.
This nigga trolling.
There you go.
Ain't no fucking way. He talking a bunch of nonsense. Do we got anybody in here where that's listening where a console is your main platform that want to debate? Like this nigga's trolling right now.
You gonna skip
I'm
over
not
the
trolling,
sticker,
dude.
man?
I
He
li-
trolling, dog. He talking about some.
How am I trolling? Tell me.
SSD is expensive. You should go with a P. He trolling, dog.
Damn.
Bro, the SSD. Okay, yo, here. How much is the 2 terabyte SSD right now? Tell me.
I don't know how much it is.
How
You want me to look?
How
can look.
much we looking at right now for it? Do you know?
You know the prices is brand based and speed based.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
brand based and speed based, but there is a shortage going on. So everything else is
okay. There's a
significantly more
shortage. So what are you
expensive.
saying? Like, what do this
If
got to
we're
do with
looking
what we
at
talking
PS5
about?
Pro, it comes with like what, like around a 7700 XT level graphics card, 2 terabytes of storage, around a Ryzen 3rd generation.
Boy.
So to build all that in around $1,000 is pretty difficult. You can still do it. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's difficult, especially right now. I built it before, right? But yeah, not in modern not during the RAM shortage I meant, right? So, but yeah, it costs money. Like it costs a lot of money to get a 2 terabyte drive. I think it's like somewhere around like $400 to $500 right now.
You can get one for $200 and the cheapest one I see right now, you can get one for $270.
The PS5 Pro
Okay,
come
yeah.
with a 2 terabyte.
I'm talking about the Canadian prices. I'm so sorry. I'm just mixing up everything. I apologize. Like I said, I'm from Canada, so like I can't I mean I don't know the exact conversion rates. But I'm
This
just
nigga
going
talking
by-
all he's saying all these things, and his main platform is PC.
That's what throws me off. That's why.
Y'all see how
kept
retarded
asking.
this is?
That's the only thing that threw me off. All the other shit, he not lying. The shit that he's saying, he not lying about that. But that
Anything
PC
PC
shit don't
wise,
make no sense.
talk.
That don't
But
make no
why-
sense, bro.
Yeah, but why do I have to play on console to make these points? These
It's
are
not that
like
you
valid
have to play
points
on
anyone
console.
can play on.
Oh, the argument is what platform is the best place to play games? I say PC. You agree?
Right. That's the thing. You agree. If I can break it down better for you, you're literally agreeing with what he's saying because of the fact that the issues that you're having aren't deterring you from going from console. You're staying on PC to play the better versions of those games. So your argument is null and void because you prefer it. You prefer it.
So I agree with some stuff that he's saying, but not everything, because like I said,
you don't have to agree with everything. I ain't asking you to. I'm not asking you to. My point is PC is the best place
we're not
to play.
technically on the same side. Therefore, we're not technically on the same side because I still think there's still value with consoles, with exclusives.
Oh my god.
With like more innovation and stuff like that in games. Like let's say for example, Donkey Kong Bonanza. You don't see games like that on PC. Metroid Prime 4. You don't see those kind of games on PC. Even games like let's say for example, if you're talking about Xenoblade, you don't see those kind of games on PC. So
what?
There's still what?
What's special about Xenoblade?
Xenoblade, a massive open world JRPG. Like what else?
You can't get that on PC?
Not really.
You can.
Okay.
Like what? Tell me.
You can get better on PC, I think.
They have emulators, my guy.
PC probably.
If we're talking, so if we're talking about emulators, that's a whole nother like can of worms.
It's PC. It's PC. It's PC.
There's issues with emulators that will play better on the Nintendo Switch 2, for example.
Come on.
No, listen. No, hold on. Listen. The emulators, we know that some emulators are being updated every day, but we know emulators. A lot of emulators out there are perfectly fine. I did my whole 30 days of streaming was using emulators. You know what I'm saying? The PlayStation 2 emulator is fucking damn near perfect. We know that the PS3 joint is getting better every day. We already know Dolphin is perfect. You got Fightcade. Like, that shit is beautiful. Like, come on, man. What are we talking about, man? We know some emulators, like the PS4 emulator, is being worked on, but you can go play Bloodborne right now at 60 frames 4K.
You can play games on emulator, but the thing is that, here, I'll just give you a quick example, okay? So when I was playing Sonic Unleashed, okay, on my RTX 3080, 5800X, and with 64 gigs of RAM, I was getting 20 frames per second. Played on my Xbox, it's 60 frames per second. It's 60 frames per second on my Xbox. The next day, I just booted up on my Xbox at 60 frames per second.
Okay.
So would I rather play a game?
How long ago was that?
20 frames per second? Huh?
I mean, nobody would choose to do that. How long ago was that?
How long ago was that? Like maybe 3-4 years ago about?
Okay, so I bet that emulator is way better now, correct?
Well, I haven't tried it.
Is the emulator way better now? Well, go try it.
Well, I don't know. I haven't tried it, but
I'll try it again, and I guarantee you it's way better.
Now, if you want to play Sonic Unleashed, you can play the Xbox 360 unofficial ports or whatever that they had. But yeah,
okay, but my whole point is that emulator is way better today than it was 3-4 years ago. All the emulators are way better today than they were 3-4 years ago.
It could be, but here's the thing. Okay, my main point was that backwards compatibility is
better on PC.
Better on Xbox.
No, it's not.
Wow, bro.
You can't even play
No, it ain't. You can't even
stream God of War on PlayStation.
Oh, how is it better on Xbox when you could play most of them games on PC emulators?
Yeah, that's crazy. Dang. I want to hear him explain how.
So here, I'll give you.
Hold on. Before you say that, Xbox backwards compatibility is very limited too.
It is very limited, but the
very
thing
limited.
Is that you're guaranteed that the game is going to work. On PC, you don't know. Like I said, with Fear, with Mass Effect, there's games even that came out recently, Spyro Reignited Trilogy. There's a lot of issues with those games, and they will work a lot better on the Xbox.
Is majority of people having
they're still playable.
Dog, the thing is that he's saying all this shit in his main platform is still PC.
Yeah, okay. Okay, yo,
you sound dumb as fuck. I'm not gonna lie, but good morning,
you sound like a fucking retard.
Hey, relax. Y'all gotta chill, bro.
If you had to sell your PC
let the nigga
or sell your PS5 Pro and play on that platform exclusively, right now, which one you picking?
I don't even think he got a pro. He talked more about Xbox.
Yeah, no, I'm more into Xbox. Yeah, I'm more into Xbox.
If you had to sell,
he even got a pro.
Hold on, nothing's wrong with that. Nothing's wrong with that. Calm down.
Which one you picking out of your Switch, Xbox, and PC? Which one you picking?
I can't choose one, man. Like I just like all of them.
You spent $4,000 on PC
now you
or
lying.
Canadian, whatever the fuck that is.
Dog,
You know
he
you
spent,
use the PC.
like he said, he spent $4,000 on a
Canadian
PC.
on some
What are we
shit.
talking?
Right.
What are we talking about?
Yeah, Canadian. By his
The
word.
debate was supposed to be
I
why
never grew
consoles is
up-
the best place to play.
He know what the
I
answer
never grew
gonna
up with
be.
the Xbox
Gonna do that
360.
PC.
I never grew up with the PS3. I had the Wii. Okay,
PC.
I played. I
This nigga
went
not
from
even
the Wii-
qualified to
Yo,
talk
this
to me
nigga a
about
baby,
games.
man.
Yeah, he's not even qualified to talk to me about video games for real.
You was
But I'm an
doing good.
entertainer. I'm an entertainer for the podcast.
You was doing good
I'm
until you
telling
capped
you, I
about
played
not
all
going for the
these games.
PC. Out of all them options.
I played all
Oh,
these
you're not
games
even
on the
qualified.
360. I played all these games that were on the 360 and the PS3 and stuff like that on my gaming PC. Okay.
Hey, word.
Oh
I
my
am a
god.
PC gamer. Okay.
So why are you
and
saying
I-
that backwards compatibility is so great if you're not even playing it on the system?
Because at the time I didn't have a console. That's what I'm saying. But now when I have a console, I
Hey,
can
let me
go
read
back
these
and I
super
can play
chats real
games.
quick, man. You came in here and said nothing. Shout out to
What do
C
you
Step
mean?
for the
I'm
I thought
giving
I was
you
gonna be some
points,
real
bro.
challenge in this. They came in here talking nonsense. Shout out
I'm
to
giving
C
you
Step.
some good points, man.
Dog, you ain't telling me nothing, man. You ain't even qualified to tell me nothing, man. Shout out to
Why
C
not,
Step
man?
100. He said, been on PC since July. What console? Debo. What console? Debo voice. What console? Yeah. This motherfucker came in here and said nothing. Shout out to Colin 1994. I've been gaming on PC since 2015. In my opinion, it's the best gaming experience ever, and it's free. He know it. He know it too. We all know it. That's on PC. We all know. Ain't none of us trying to get back to no console. We'll come down and play with it a little bit for certain games, but ain't nobody trying to run back to that. Shout out to your boy Nels for the super chat. Or Niels. He said, shout out to you, Hard8. I made the jump to PC in June 2025. I love hearing y'all testaments, man. Give me more. Just upgraded to a 5080. I played Spider-Man 2018 again on PC with high settings and saw a big difference. I still use my PS5 Pro for exclusives. That's what you're supposed to do, my brother. I mean, the testimonies are beautiful. Shout out to Shadow and Nexus. I'm down to debate. That's you, right?
Yeah.
You ain't debate shit. Shout out to Instant Nine. Steam Charts is a site to monitor player metrics. Well, I mean, certain charts, but certain charts you have to participate in. Shout out to Super Saiyan Savage, Super Savage Spirit. He said, real AGS Hard8 fans don't do no dodge. Hell no. Hey, yo. Shout out to Ricky Ticky for the super chat. Cyberpunk on PC is mind-blowing. Keep going, Hard8. You already know, man. They don't know nothing about that. Console gamers don't know nothing about path tracing, nothing like that. They haven't seen that yet. That's still something that they never experienced. Shout out to D Breezy for the super chat. Since Project Helix is a console and PC hybrid, I wonder if Microsoft will remove the paywall to play games online. If not, why would anyone get it? I mean, listen, I ain't really got a lot to say about that shit until they announce it and we see exactly what it is. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to keep speculating on that. Once they announce it, we get to see exactly what's going on. Then we can like really talk about that because we don't know which way that shit going right now. Shout out to Gladiator for the super chat. The reality is PC did nothing for PlayStation. It was a waste of time from the start. PC is a trash platform for soulless indie slop. Yeah, this dude retarded. Yeah, he retarded.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he got a mental illness.
Y'all
It's
niggas.
all good. One day he'll get help for that. Shout out to Nerdy Mastermind 8, which is street knowledge and proximity. Can we get your perspective on the Pooh Shiesty situation? How much time do you think you're getting?
Hey man, innocent until proven guilty.
And his first offer gonna be 30.
Yeah, they saying there's no evidence that he actually did it and all this other shit. So I mean, we'll see. If somebody owed me 25 million, as people say, I don't know if it's true, but somebody owed me 25 million. Yeah, I'm probably handle that. I mean, the smart thing to do is to take the person to court. I know, but you know, when you from the streets, you ain't thinking about taking nobody to no court.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? We pulling up. We pulling up. I ain't gonna keep playing with you about that. That's crazy. Shout out to Blady for the super chat. If PC is best place to play, why can't you play GTA 6 or Wolverine day one?
Oh my goodness.
Oh shit.
Got him.
That's all they got. That's all they got. GTA is temporary.
By a thread.
You know what I mean? Like, of course, why wouldn't you? Like, that's 2 games. Out of all the games, that's all they can reach for is them 2 games. Like, 2 games do not define a platform. You know what I'm saying? Especially when one of them is temporary.
Just buy everything. You'll be all right.
Exactly. 2 games do not define a platform.
All right, guys. Well, I think I'll just be out then.
Yeah, you ain't saying shit.
Fun talking to you guys. All right.
Hey, good shit for coming in. Hey, good shit for coming in, though. A lot of people don't come in. You came in, you spoke your piece. It's all good.
Shit, they gonna come in like him. I wouldn't come in either.
All right, man.
See, that's why motherfuckers gonna call in.
Ain't nobody ever gonna call in.
No, you should. I mean, you should call in when you got something.